Hey, and thanks for joining us on this week's episode of For All Things Lexington, the only show dedicated to Lexington, South Carolina, and where a spade is always a spade. Here we'll talk to and about people, places, groups, things to do, and places to go in and around Lexington, South Carolina. I'm your host, Angela Barrett, and this is For All Things Lexington. Brought to you in part by GervaisStreetBridge.com, Columbia's most unforgettable free-to-list business directory.
And by Angela Barrett at HomeMattersSC.com, building on what matters to you.
Hey guys, Happy New Year. It's 2024. I know.
Excited.
Can you believe it? I really thought this would be like we would be in the jet, thinking back when we were younger. I really thought we would be like, in cars in the air, flying around. I'm kind of glad we're not.
Seems like yesterday we were talking about Y2K.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, Happy New Year, guys. Edwin Gerace and I are here, and we're just going to kind of go over what's all happened in Lexington. Well, what we can remember. 12 months. We just said 12 months is a long time.
And I forgot about a lot of stuff.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Like what I did yesterday. So how was your Christmas?
Had a good, quiet Christmas at home.
Yeah.
It's good to have those every now and then.
Yeah, absolutely. We actually went to down to the beach where my parents live. I haven't seen them on a holiday in about 3 years, so it was well overdue. And we had a good time. My son, dressed up like the Grinch. Well, he scared me that morning. I didn't know that was going to happen. That was funny. I think his girlfriend has that video where I was screaming. But then we went on the beach to take pictures, and people wanted to take pictures with the Grinch, and it was a lot of fun. And the dogs were with us, and they had a good time on the beach as always. And so that was just a lot of fun, and got to see my parents as a bonus. So that was good. Ready for 2024?
I'm ready.
Yeah. Ready or not, here it is.
You're right about that.
So I think that probably the most memorable thing we can talk about is, cheers. Forgot about that. The best part, right? Cheers, guys. Everybody all over South Carolina, the national news, the Murdaugh trial.
Oh, that's encompassed a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that took up quite a bit of the year. And a lot of followers. I mean, like obsessed followers. Yeah.
I know a guy that used to obsess over it at the beginning.
Yeah, that was crazy. And the town of Lexington now has a new mayor, our first female mayor. Yay.
So that's really
Mayor Livingston.
correct.
Yeah. I haven't had a chance to meet her yet. But
She's a great woman. I think quite interesting. I just thought that we'd had a female mayor right now, but I think that's awesome, and she'll do a good job. And she's been groomed for this for a while. She's been a mayor pro tem for so long.
Right.
This is probably should be easier than.
Yeah. I don't know. Being mayor was hard. I mean, from what I hear, I've never been mayor, and I don't want to be a mayor, but I imagine it is more than what we see on the outside.
Correct. A lot of time, a lot of phone calls.
Right. We had a lot of new restaurants that opened.
Golly, over the last year, there's been a ton.
Yeah, there has. I'm trying to think. Help me. So we know Barrio, which is right there on Main Street.
There's the, it's outside Lexington, but close to Lexington County is that George Roberts opened up.
Oh, yeah, right there in Ballantyne.
The wine bar. That place is really good. I enjoy that.
Trying to think what else. Well, the new coffee place just opened, that Clutch Coffee, right?
Good.
And let's see, it's not new to this year, but the O'Hara's Bakery added the
Bagel.
bagels, which is the line in the mornings is crazy.
Somebody told me at one time they thought that they go through 12, maybe 20 dozen a day. That's a lot of bagels.
Yeah. And if you order a bagel sandwich, you have to have a very large mouth. I mean, I have to cut. There's no way.
And they're not chintzy with the schmear.
No. Absolutely not.
Or cream cheese, depending on what you want.
Yeah. I was trying to think what was something else that opened.
The indoor jumping gym.
Oh yeah, that's
That'll
coming. That'll be coming. Should be either this month or next. Big Air is the
Big Air.
indoor trampoline.
That'd be great for kids.
Yeah. Kid.
Or adult.
And then I think is it Multa Vino is coming?
The wine bar.
The wine bar and
Taco sushi.
Taco Sushi.
They're coming very soon.
Yeah, very soon. And I think the Grouchos and the craft axe throwing is opening additional places in Batesburg.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and that's pretty cool. I love the craft axe throwing. I'm not very good at it, but I like to do it. What else happened this year? Let's see. The River Bluff High School.
River Bluff has done well. They did well. I think they were the state champions in baseball, which is a big deal.
And then they have there was something with the soccer.
Phil, the soccer coach, he's been coaching for like 44 years, like a long time.
Right.
And he's gotten to the state championship like 50% of the time. He gets a team there to the show. And I think he's won, I think I read somewhere like 15 state championships across his career. So he will truly be missed at River Bluff and in probably the soccer community.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. He's been coaching that long for sure.
Correct.
Yeah. Let's see. Cheat here. What else do we have going on? There was so much. We put together a little list here. We talked about all the orange cones in Lexington right now.
Yeah, road improvements are coming.
Road improvements are coming. But I'll agree with what you said. Eyes on the road and phones down, please. Please.
Especially if you drive down right currently through Highway 1 and 20, as they're shifting lanes back and forth to create a bridge over Highway 1. So
yeah, that's been a long time coming.
Right.
And needed.
It'll be awesome when it's.
Yeah, it will. It will help some of the congestion for sure. Let's see. What else did we say we needed to talk about? The Virginia Hilton Park is going to open back up.
Yeah, I think spring is coming. So it should be there. Spring or early summer, it should be done. It's going to be, they're building a Gaga pit, which I'm not 100% sure, but kids can understand what that means.
Gaga. Yeah.
Something dodgeball-esque.
Okay.
For the kids. A lot of walking trails. Speaking of walking trails, the trail around over there by the Hazelwood Brewery, that's almost completed too. That'll be nice. I think it's almost a mile around the loop. It ties in with the apartments, but right there, tuck in back there too.
Oh yeah. When they first started the Virginia Hilton Park project and they cut down all those trees, I was a little sad. But I was promised by the county that there would still be plenty of shaded area. Because, that was one of the best I thought about the park. Now, I know it needed some updates for sure. But they sent the plans, and it's going to be great. I mean,
massive.
It's kind of going to be the best of both worlds.
Correct.
You still got all that shaded, nice area, cool in the summer, and then all that stuff for the kids.
And they're going to redo, I think, it's like a mini amphitheater down there that's currently was there, and I think they're going to update that.
Yeah, and talk about the amphitheater, man, at the shows and the programs that were put on there this past year. I mean, I couldn't even begin to name those.
All the Thursday night free things are on there, and then some big name, bands come in there. So
right.
And there's people from all over the Midlands to show up for it. So it's
Yeah.
It's a good attraction.
Yeah. We went several times this year. We love it. What else was there?
Oh,
Oh, the pickleball.
yes. Everybody- So the big hill is what people call it, or the big balloon on Highway 1. That's going to be an indoor pickleball.
It is.
It's a private entity. It's doing that. It'll be indoors. It's going to be 24 hours. More like a membership kind of thing to join. Excited about that because they'll have an outdoor feature. So if it's
Right.
in the winter, you can play until it gets warm enough, then you can go outside. And in summer, you can play outside until it gets too hot and then you go inside. So it lends itself to a whole bunch of things. And the owner there is a local guy that's going to try to, bring different tournaments, bring, the community together. So I'm excited about what he's doing.
And the pickleball, I don't understand it. I don't play pickleball. I have seen it. It's very fast paced. It's new year, new you. If you're wanting to, shed a few pounds, I suggest you get out there at the mini courts, and somebody will be glad to teach you how to do it. But it's almost, I know that you're what like the ambassador for the pickleball, but it's not a cult. These people are like,
they do. They have more Facebook groups in Lexington than others, and
see.
But the city of Casey will be putting together about 16 courts in a park in Casey, and I'm excited about that because they've got some federal grant money to do that, and the leadership of Casey thought that was what they needed to do, and I'm excited because that'll take some of the pressure off all the other courts and get people in a different area playing.
Is there a place for old ladies to go and learn?
Mm-hmm. There's different ambassadors that do lessons and give sort of an intro. So there's always someone out there.
I would have to have this low, the low old,
The basic,
the slow group.
Yeah, we covered just the basic.
So, I know. There's a new paintball place coming. It's going to be over there closer to the White Knoll High School.
Correct.
That hurts when you play.
You've never done it.
Yeah. Give me laser tag any day. The paintball thing, that hurts. But that's coming. Trying to think what else we know is coming. What's that Habits Burger?
They're coming right there on 378.
Right?
Right. I'm not sure. Everybody talks nice about it, and it's supposed to be really good, but I haven't been to one or know much about it.
Is that the guy, and I'm going to mutilate his last name, Guy Fieri? Is that his place? I know. I should have researched that before, but I know there's one supposedly coming, and maybe that's it. And I knew it was supposed to be a very casual place, so maybe that's it. If somebody knows, they can let me know. Yeah, so what else is coming this year? You think of anything?
I think that's
I'm
I'm aware of, but that all can change in 24 hours. Something decides to bring a new franchise or business into the town or the area.
Now, wasn't there some talk at some point about there being some sort of multi-purpose development right around the flight deck area? Is that still a go?
That I'm not sure. I know there were a couple of houses that were kind of small neighborhood going behind the flight deck. I think it's still in the works.
Yeah, I just remember that briefly when I was trying to think about what new places were coming. But anyway, so this year for all things Lexington, we had 34 episodes. Those were fun.
Which one? What do you think was your favorite or most intriguing?
Wow. I don't know that I have a favorite because I loved them all. I have some that are, there's that Steve Fisher with the California Sup. He is hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. So I certainly enjoyed that. And then, of course, Lemonade. I never did get to meet Lemmy. Did you meet Lemmy? I haven't either. I'm still waiting to meet Lemmy. Love Lemonade Day.
It's a great cause. I really hope they hit it out of the park. I think it's early summer or spring.
Right. Yeah. Looking forward to that. I told him I would help. Trying to think. Then you've got, Jeff Pitts and I could have talked forever with Prettier Than That.
Oh,
Yeah,
a very interesting guy.
it was. And his philosophy on life, just in general, loved it. They're very laid back, but I mean, very, very there. Just, I loved it. We could have talked forever.
Did they just have a baby?
They did. In fact, when we did that episode, I think that baby was 16 days old, something like that. I mean, it was very, very close. And then I enjoyed, I've seen them several times since then.
They draw a crowd.
Yeah, they do. They have a huge following. Let's see. Kevin Snow with the 12 Oaks Estates. Now, that's another one that we could have just sat there and talked forever. I mean, he's very interesting.
There's a pattern here that everybody likes. Maybe it's you enjoy talking to somebody.
Yeah, that's how this all got started. Yeah, but there were a lot. I mean, like Wally and Dolores.
No, that's entertaining.
Yeah, that's entertaining. In fact, that's where these earrings came from, is the shop. I had to wear those today. Gosh. There's so many.
That's a lot of work to jam all those in there.
Yeah, and we only started in May. In fact, I was going to tell you, you were the very first podcast I ever did. And here you are for the very first of season 2. And we're going to have to make this an annual event now.
And I got a chance. All once, we'll be friends again.
So look what you started. Yeah. So we got a lot coming up for this year, which is good. I know we've got Eli Lights is coming up. He's a broker here in Lexington, but he also has Defender Firearms where you can go get your CWP, but he also does the truck driver and he does some self-defense classes. And then he's opening the paintball where you can go get, paintball shot at you. So I am going to go try it. So we'll see. I don't know that I want to go up against him since he is the person who teaches the firearm.
The CWP class.
Right. Right. And I took that class not long ago. That was fun. I know I did it with Eli. That was a lot of fun. Let's see. We've got Kristen Joyner, Lexington Aesthetic. Everybody how to be more beautiful and how she can help you in that. And let's see. Oh, we've got the Cadence Drummers. I didn't even know this existed. So they go in and it's like a team building thing for companies, but you do it on drums.
Interesting.
So I can't wait for that. I'm trying to think what else. We've got several things coming up. Spirit of Lake Murray. I just thought about that. They opened back.
That's right.
Yeah. In fact, they have started a few sunset tours. So, Spirit of Lake Murray, just hit me.
Speaking of Lake Murray, I found out they're going to release, Lexington Chamber's going to release the Dining on the Dam tickets sometime in January. So, it only takes about a day for them to sell them all. So
a day?
Oh, they're sold
hours.
Yeah.
It's like the Junior League Bazaar this past year. It was, the ladies' night was gone.
So, if you want to go, pay attention.
Yeah, so January. Okay. Well, we are in January, but what else?
So that's all I can think that's opening up.
Yeah. Oh, we had the nacho margarita over in Chapin, the new restaurant.
I haven't tried that.
Yeah.
Put that on my list.
Yeah. It's you can get there by late or land, obviously.
Oh, is it at the marina?
I'm trying to think of a restaurant that used to be there. You're gonna have to forgive me. Again, can't remember what I did yesterday, so I'll think of it and get back to you on that. But yeah, and they seem to be doing phenomenal.
I'll have to look into that. Is it Chapin?
It's in Chapin. Well, Chapin. I think Chapin. I'll say Newberry, but yeah, it's right there at that end of the lake. Yeah, can't they really think of anything else?
That's about most everything. I'm sure there's 50 others that we don't know about.
Oh, yeah, a lot. So, big plans for 2024?
2024, I'm excited. Another year in the books with Giraffe marketing.
Yeah.
So hopefully good things are coming. And so that's about it.
Any big goals?
No, we're just going to try to grow the business. I got some ideas we're going to push through starting here this week and, help people. We sort of seem to focus a lot on nonprofits and those small businesses. So we just need to keep grinding out and generating some more interest that way.
Right. And you help people a lot with the social media side of it, right?
Right. And that's been a big piece of it. And a lot of people need help and not sure what the answer is. So
yeah, absolutely. Because it's confusing when to post, how to post, because the formats to post in, everything has a different format. It's like, geez, I can't keep up with all of it.
How many characters and things like that.
Right. Yeah, I don't think for 2024, I'm fiddling around with my photography again a little bit. I don't know that that'll go anywhere, but my goal is to start fiddling around. I did it back when it was film and it went digital. I was like, ugh.
It's a big difference.
Big difference. And so I am fiddling around a little bit with that. So I'm going to try, one of my personal goals for the 2024.
Go to the photography end.
Yeah, I like being behind the camera a lot more than in front of the camera. In the wrong field, right? Yeah, so that's really it.
It's been a fun year.
It was. I can't really believe it's over. And to say 2024 sounds like so futuristic. I really mean it just only 24.
I was reading through all the different, trying to find different highlights of 2023, and there's a lot of neat things that transposed around here in the Midlands. So that was good.
Yes. Let's see. They started on the project right there at 2026. They started on that in 23. Now, I wonder when we'll be talking about that ending.
It won't be in 12 months.
I understand it's like a 10-year project.
I would love to know what the real date is, but yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everybody, you hear people saying 5 to 7 years, but that's a lot of dirt to move, a lot of interstate.
Right.
You got to do it while people are driving, so it's
right.
They're shifting lanes left to right. There's a lot of peace now going out toward Chapin that's sort of almost coming to a close. It feels like they're shifting everything back to the right way.
Right. Yeah, there has been a lot of that. Well, here's to 2024.
Cheers.
Thanks for hanging out with us today, and we hope you enjoyed the show. If you'd like to be a guest on the show or have a person, business, idea, an event that Lexington needs to know more about, email me, local@forallthingslexington.com. That's the number 4, y'all. Brought to you in part by GervaisStreetBridge.com, Columbia's most unforgettable free-to-list business directory.
And by Angela Barrett at HomeMattersSC.com. Building on what matters to you.